Growing up in Eugene, Oregon, I was rarely exposed to black people. In 1974, when I was 10 years old, Eugene only had 600 African American citizens out of a population of about 94,000. I mean, I occasionally overheard racial slurs from some of my classmates, but my parents said that all races were equal and that discrimination was wrong, so I believed that, and I assumed only bad people were racist. As one of the good white people, it was easy for me to overlook prejudice or just read about it in history books and feel superior to those slave-owning bastards or silly guys in bed sheets and pointy hats. Ignorance is bliss. Now I'm 55 and waking up to the painful truth of white privilege that I didn't realize I've enjoyed my whole life. I've learned that the KKK had a major presence and impact on my hometown and my state. I've learned that the Civil Rights Act officially ending segregation was signed the year I was born, but it was bitterly opposed. And I've learned that the Fair Housing Act passed 2 years later by a very slim margin, but lending practices discriminating against black Americans, that continued until the late 1980s and beyond. It's not like the government just flips a switch and suddenly everyone gets equal treatment under the law. Discrimination is baked into our culture. I've recalled that during my 10 years in Seattle, there were virtually no black people employed at any of the dozens of ad agencies and technology firms where I worked. I've realized that all my interactions with law enforcement and authority have been eased by my fortune of being born white. And I believe that the color of my skin overrode my long hair and my lack of college education in enabling me to earn a six-figure income and buy my own home. White privilege is real. Now my eyes and my heart have been pried open, witnessing the actions, reactions, attitudes, assumptions, and activism of so many Americans. I've never been comfortable with confrontation and controversy, but it hurts my heart to realize that so many suffer so much because of deep-seated institutionalized policies and attitudes woven into the fabric of American life. I'm finally understanding that racism is so deeply embedded in America that when you protest it, many people think you are protesting America itself. Racism is real. I put this video together in an attempt to own my prejudice and to honor just a few of the many courageous Black Americans who faced unfair obstacles, repeated discrimination, and egregious abuse, sacrificing so much of their lives in the long, slow struggle towards freedom and equality. Reading their stories, I'm humbled and ashamed, saddened and angered, and awed and inspired. Our nation owes them a debt of gratitude. Black lives matter.